what could be the worst thing that as a parent you have to hear? Your child has cancer. No one and nothing in this world can ever prepare you to face or hear this. Hi everyone, I am Prerana and I am here to share my journey with my daughter's cancer treatment with all of you. So as much as I would pray to God that no other parent has to ever go through what we had to go through when Anasha got diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. But the fact remains, there have been kids who have been identified with the disease before her, and there would be kids who would be identified or diagnosed with this disease after her as well. So what do we do as parents? We just sit distraught and devastated at the diagnosis? No, not at all. In fact, I am going to share with you my takeaways and my experiences of how I kept myself positive throughout my daughter's treatment, and also to share with you that this amazing oncology team at Medanta Lucknow is all you need to equip yourself with to face this challenge that life has thrown you. Trust me when I say this, the toughest part is facing the diagnosis itself. I can never forget the day when in the dark and long corridors of SGPGI Lucknow, I was told that my child has cancer, and that day was the darkest day of my life till now. And about this journey that I have undertaken with her, that was the lowest point. So if your child has been diagnosed with this disease and you are at a all-time low, trust me, the graph is going to get higher from this end, because that has been the lowest point. And I know how badly I wanted to talk to someone who has been in my situation or who has faced this all by themselves, and I wanted them to tell me that everything will be fine, there is a way out, and just have patience and have trust. So, it all starts with acceptance, accepting whatever is happening to you. Not accepting things leads to a lot of self-loathing, misery, and it may even lead to depression. So first and foremost, you have to accept what has happened to you or what is happening to you in life. And the moment you accept that thing, your journey to combat it starts right at the moment. The more time you take to accept or to process that thing, the more miserable you become. That is what I have observed through my own experience. So the day we got to know about Anasha's diagnosis, the very next day I remember me and my husband, we were sitting in front of Dr. Bhattacharya at Medanta Hospital, and we stepped into his cabin as super worried, anxious, and completely unsure and confused parents who have been bummed with the news. And we sat with him for a good, I guess, an hour or so. He answered all our queries so patiently, and we walked out of his cabin with a plan, with a roadmap, and with some amount of clarity that what is it that we are supposed to do next, and a faith, a hope that everything will be fine. और वो कहते हैं ना, डूबते को तिनके का सहारा ही काफ़ी होता है. That hope that he gave us, it worked wonders for us. So I wouldn't say that the journey till now has been easy, but it definitely has been made easier by the super efficient doctor and the amazing nursing team at the chemo ward, and also at IPD oncology section in Medanta Hospital. Dr. Bhattacharya has always been so hands-on with the symptoms and with managing the side effects and everything, that my baby was undergoing chemo, but she still managed to smile, which kept us going also. And I would like to mention the amazing nursing staff team at the chemotherapy ward in Medanta Hospital. They have been so compassionate, so patient, and so so gently they have handled my baby throughout the procedure, because it's tormenting for a 4 year or 4.5 year old to go to the hospital every day to undergo needles and all those things. But thanks to this team, Anasha would look forward to go to the hospital. Anasha would not, first initially she did, but as and when the treatment progressed, she got used to, she got a hang of it, and the nursing staff there was so amazing that she looked forward to meeting them and to showing her toys to them every day. She would carry 1 or 2 toys with her, and everybody would be asking her that which toy did you have, did you get today, and she would be like super related to show them off. And the moment she would enter the chemo ward, she would be waving everyone, and everyone would be waving back to her and would be like, oh my god, Anasha, you're here. She's felt as if she's some sort of celebrity and all, and it all became a very positive and very good experience. So the very reason that I was initially skeptical about choosing a hospital for my daughter's treatment was this, that is there nursing staff or doctors kid friendly? Would she be petrified of facing them, or would she be cordial with them? So my worries were taken away the moment I stepped into the chemo ward and I met everyone. Sister Raman has been Anasha's top favorite. Always with a smile and always ready to Anasha would enter and she would ask, no, I would get it done only by Sister Raman. So she would leave what she would hand over whatever she's doing to someone else, and she would come and attend her. So this type of comfort that was given, she did not feel that she is being subjected to the things that are giving pain to her, but somewhere she had that feeling that she's being heard, her things are being heard. And there was Edwin sir, and then there were Sister Shaira, Sister Pratibha, Shahana, all of them. Like, I could go on naming them. Sister Mansi, everybody, all of them was so helpful, was so patient. I would say there were times that I would lose my patience, but they never did. So yes, this is the perfect place that you would want your child to get cured of this disease at, because you need compassion to handle such young kids. और आपको मेदांता का जो सब नर्सेज हैं वो कैसी लगती हैं? बहुत ही अच्छी। इधर देख के बताइए। बहुत ही अच्छी। और डॉक्टर अंकल कैसे हैं? बहुत ही अच्छे। और वो क्या करते हैं आपकी प्रॉब्लम्स को? चुटकी बजाओ, हो गया, भाग जाते हैं ना। और आपके बैड जेम्स का भी क्या स्टेटस है? वो तो आसमान में है। Anasha would call her doctor magic doctor, because he would just make anything that was bothering her go away like this in a jiffy. He would give her the lotions, the meds and things that would just take away the pain. And there's from where this term was devised, that my doctor is a magic doctor. He took care of all my bad germs. And so last but not the least, I would like to share a few of the mental notes that I took that helped me go on with my on my journey fighting cancer. The first one was not to think of it as cancer, but just a disease that has a prolonged cure. We always told ourselves that this is some disease that is going to take longer to be cured, and it saved us a lot of mental trauma, as we were not constantly thinking that, oh my god, Anasha has cancer. Second being not to break seeing her in pain. I always told myself that the more pain she endures now would give her a happy and healthy life. So the lumbar punctures, the bone marrow test, the blood work, the needles and everything. It used to, initially it used to be very hurtful, but I just told myself that of course Dr. Bhattacharya gave us a piece of his mind early on in the in Anasha's treatment, and I got it on point that I have to be strong. There's no other way. I have to see her in pain if I want her to have a happy and healthy life in future. So that means, to be strong ourselves, the stronger she sees us, the stronger she would be, because she's too young and she is viewing the disease from our eyes. So we had to be strong. We never broke down in front of her. We never cried. We never let other people pity her also. The initial hospital visits were difficult, but I always told myself that she would get a hang of it and things would eventually get better. That gave me a lot of strength in the initial days, and trust me, things do get better. Kids are a lot more adaptive than us adults. They adapt to the situation, whatever is happening to them, in the minimum time possible. So she uses terms like lumbar puncture, bone marrow test, and blood test, and ketamine. She knows her injections name, and she has adapted so well with everything that was happening. So I made it a point to keep working on her study front also, so that she is mentally engaged and she does not completely lose touch with studies and with things. We used to play a lot of oral games, and we used to do a lot of fun things, so that she is somehow kept in touch with her studies also. Of course, I could not physically exert her too much, but then I kept trying playing things with her that kept her mentally engaged. So yes, that was all about my experience. To conclude, I would just like to say two more things. हर रोज़ गिरकर भी मुकम्मल खड़े हैं, ए ज़िंदगी देख मेरे हौसले तुझसे भी बड़े हैं. And just grow through what you go through.